Hi, Capricorn, and happy holidays. I hope you guys are doing well. I can't believe it. It's December 2022. Oh my gosh, right? All right, let's get started with your read. This read is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for December 2022. All right, and then we'll just get some feedback, also downloads from Spirit, and see if there's anything that Spirit would like to tell you as well. All right, first card, three cards. The Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles reversed, and the Eight of Swords reversed. So what is holding us down, Cappies, right? We're like, okay, what's the deal? We need to figure out our how we're going to balance. Let's get rebalanced, because the material world is holding us really stringently down for the count, I hear, right? We need to free ourselves from this, from the, living paycheck to paycheck, right? Needing the financial money to survive, of course, but why it keeps us in that mindset, right? We're in that mindset of needing and having enough, wanting enough, being enough, right? And nothing's coming through. There's a little imbalance financially speaking, and it is starting with the way that you think about it, right? For some of you, of course, it's a general read. Let's get more into this, Cappies, and see. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So once you take yourself out of a mindset that is worrying and doubting and not, getting what you rightfully deserve, then you get this beautiful Nine of Pentacles, which is, I'm financially independent, right? I've took myself to a higher level of thought in believing myself and knowing that whether it's a new job, whether it's going back to school, whether it's figuring out, a sidekick of some, type, whatever you're doing it in the way that you will be rewarded. Okay, so if it's not coming in yet, it says it's coming here. All right, or within the next 9 weeks. Look at, out of the blue, you get a windfall. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We'll take it, right? So out of the blue, you get a windfall of cash. I mean, of course, taxes aren't till April. However, maybe you're getting some money that was owed to you. It could be a sister, a mother that is helping you out financially as well. Okay? And out of the blue, you're like, oh my gosh, thank goodness this money showed up. And maybe you weren't, this is unexpected, right? So an unexpected windfall of cash and or an unexpected new job that's taking you in a new direction, where you're going to take this Page of Pentacles and you're going to end up taking it to a new job, educating yourself, getting maybe a certification, some kind of trade, a certification of trade, whatever that is, whatever that is, where it begins, and it begins with you. It begins how you think, and freeing yourself from the chains that bind about what we think about with money is really what Spirit's saying. They're saying you need to understand how the law of attraction, insofar as what you give out, what you put out into the world, is received, reciprocated, right? The law of cause and effect. All right, let me look at the bottom of this deck. Spirit's saying, let's go. So that's what's been draining. That's what's been taking your energy. Maybe some of you are like, Some of you could be like working at a job that's not paying you enough money, and you're like, well, this is like ridiculous. I have to either go back to school and get an education, or I have to find a sidekick. But I don't want you to look at it as a paycheck. And that is really and truly a 3D observation of what everyone else is doing, right? You have to work harder. You have to kill yourself. You have to literally be, down on your knees. If a job is draining you, it's time to leave. It's time to go get a new job. It's time to go get an education. It's time to figure out what it is that you want, right? Where are you headed? And figuring it out, like when I did say it to Saggies just now, when we get down on our knees, we end up praying to God for those things to help you. But the prayer, if you do or if you don't, doesn't matter. It's just a suggestion of, if you do happen to end up saying, I'm really exhausted, please help me. Help me to see the way forward. Help me to see where it is that I can serve. How can I serve? Maybe someone lost their job all of the sudden. Maybe something happened and someone lost their job. And now you're like, the living paycheck to paycheck, but not knowing where you're going to end up next, right? If that happened, then what's wrong with a little show me the way prayer? And if you don't pray, that's fine too. But the thing is something's really has you exhausted, and you need time for yourself. You need time to really get back into what it is. Maybe, okay, that's what they're saying. Yes, they're confirming. Spirit's saying, get back into what you love to do. What is it that you love to do? Look at this. And if you have, you're on this spiritual quest of finding it out, figuring it out, and realizing that it's not only about what you do for a living. It's not. It's not only about it. It's about it when you love what you do. It's about it when it's not exhausting. It's about it when it doesn't hold you bound by. This is being held bound by the materialistic world. Let's try to escape that mindset so that you can free yourself by asking Spirit, what's my next, gig? Where am I going to go next? Where should I go next? Show me the way. Look, literally, show me the way. And suddenly, look at this. After you say that prayer, right? You're like, oh my gosh, I don't have a desk. That's correct. I'm winging it. And look what happens when we wing it. When we believe that it's not a matter of the money holding us down, if you feel like you want to go back and, get a higher level of degree or get some kind of, accolades in one specific field, then go for it, right? A side gig, whatever it is. Just ask Spirit to show you the way, because this is all about how you feel about yourself. And when you feel like this, when you're feeling like this, you can't really see, right? You can't see what's coming next because you're tired, you're drained, you're mentally drained, right? You're mentally drained. It's exhausting to constantly think about, where's my next, opportunity? Where's the next paycheck? Where, what happened? If someone lost their job suddenly, then okay, let's pray, let's figure it out, or let's just literally wing it until you can. Doing side jobs, whatever it is here, okay? All right, let's see, one more. Right? Something happened. Something came to the surface. Something that was hidden came to the surface, right? It was, it was, it was something that, the moon is about the emotional connect of how we envision ourselves, right? And this is, sometimes it could be construed, which it is, right? It's the feminine is, the feminine as the dark side of the moon, right? Where we need to really put more faith in what we're feeling and not put it into needing and the desires of the 3D world. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, because that's what's draining you. All right, let's get the Light Seers deck here, Cappies. The Light Seers deck. And let's see what else is going on for you guys. This is a season of change. We're all changing, we're turning the page, and we want to ensure that we're freeing ourselves from all of the lessons that we've learned over the course of time so that we can grow and evolve, right? That's why we're here. Okay. And that's what's going to happen for everyone. What's happening right now is that closing chapters, right? Okay, Capricorn. Closing the chapters of our lives that kept us bound and chained. Look at this. King of Swords, King of Pentacles. All right, so you have a King of Swords with you that you're hanging in limbo, waiting for what? Are you... Some of you, okay, I'm going to say it, it's a divorce and you're waiting to hear from the court system whether you're going to get some money. Maybe an ex owes you child support and or alimony, right? If it's a divorce, then that's what you're going through. The legal system will give you what you rightfully deserve, though, because you do have the King of Pentacles again, twice, right? So it's about, hold on, here. You have the King and Queen. How beautiful is that? This is you. So you're masculine and feminine, all right? The masculine and feminine side of yourself came to terms with your truth, because the Eight of Swords was reversed, came to the realization that freeing yourself from all of the materialistic values that we have been placed, that has been placed on ourselves in our world. One day can change a life. 1 minute can change your life. A decision that you finally make to let go and let God show you the way forward is going to make you into that financial independence that you so rightfully deserve. We're all deserving of it, but it doesn't come to everyone in the same way because of everyone sees things differently, right? So this is letting go. This is changing your mindset, the perspective of a very stringent mindset of letting go, right? So you finally release that. See that? You now release that strategic thought process of what, I'm never going to get out of this, or the doubts, the fears, all of that are part of the pain of what's been holding you back, right? And then you say, okay, oh well, I get it. Or someone's going to help you to do that, right? Someone helps you, you become that, truth of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who says, listen, all you have to do is just let go. And all you have to do is ask and or pray and or whatever you do. Let go and let God is right here. Are you kidding me? This is let go and let God. And this is what you will end up changing your mindset. Your perspective will change. You will expand You'll get out of that stringent box of, work harder, you have to work really hard, you have to kill yourself, you have, to get this, that, and the other, right? Unfortunately, that's what's happening right now in society. The American dream is changing. It's not the big house and the white picket fence and the this and the that's and the big cars and the fancy cars and the expenses, all the expenditures that make us, our ego to say, oh yeah, you know, pat yourself on the back. You got all of these materialistic things that you've always wanted, but those things come with a price, right? So that's what you're learning. And what is the price? The price of, is it the price of your health? Is it necessary to really kill yourself just because you want to be financially, free? I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't give you freedom, but if you don't think like that, you're not going to get it. So if you're literally on your knees praying for help, you will get help. You will finally get your masculine and feminine sides to be balanced once again and figure out that your life doesn't revolve around the materialistic parts of a 3D world. You finally realize that, okay, so you know what? I have to take it one step at a time and have to seek my own happiness, but maybe that happiness is not necessarily of the financial as much as maybe it's, wow, what a concept. If I love what I do, the money's just going to show up. Do you know what I mean? So focus and hone in on that, because that's what this is about. She got higher wisdom. This is higher wisdom. And look at how the beautiful sun is illuminating this reading. Is it not beautiful? So believe that this is part of the new world order, is about not working harder, but working smarter. Not just doing something for a paycheck, doing something you love. And knowing that you will be blessed as you give to others, so shall you receive. Okay? It's beautiful. It really is. If you just allow Spirit to show you the way. Okay? All right. Let me also look at the bottom of this Light Seers deck. We already looked at, let me just kind of switch gears here. All right. We see here that, we see here that the Ace of Pentacles we talked about, it's stop worrying. Look at this. Come on. Stop worrying. What it is that you're going to, I have to kind of like move this here because, sorry. Well, actually, I'm not sorry. This is absolutely beautiful. Seriously. It started with the Saggy reading because the sun is right behind me. Thank God it's out. That's all I have to say. Okay. So stop worrying, right? Things are going to happen. Put your heart into this. Whatever this is, put your heart into it. Stop worrying. Look, okay, whatever didn't work out in the past, whoever deceived you, whoever lied, whoever manipulated, whoever told you, okay, this is how we do it, right? This is how we do certain things. This is how society has led you to believe certain things. Don't fall into that same doubt, fear of what they say, and follow your own path. And thank God the Seven of Swords is reversed, because you're not entertaining that any longer. And look. So now guess what happens? We balance the yin and the yang. The wheel literally changes the dynamic of the thought process of how we see the thread of how we make money from as above, so below. The law of cause and effect. Got it? we end up realizing that we can balance our life out and what we enjoy and what we love to do by not overcompensating in a job, by not giving everything we have to a job, but more importantly, for the love of a career to help serve ourselves and others. I know it sounds a lot easier than it is, but once you catch yourself in balance now, you will understand how the wheel's turning now for you, and that Nine of Pentacles is very real. It's coming, okay? And you will be so happy. You'll say, oh my God, I released myself from all of the mind, effery, right? I released myself from what everyone else wants me to look like and be like and how I earn my money and what I do, and all of those belief systems that don't matter, right? And now we release them. We follow our intuition, Capricorn. Follow your intuition. You already know what you have to do. You already know what you're going to do and what your next moves are going forward in the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. We're talking you need to have complete passion for what you do in order to get where you want to get to. That's the goal. This is the secret. This is the secret right here. It's passion plus action. Okay? It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry. Okay. Spirit saying let's go for the Karma Oracle cards. Let's get some Oracle messages for the beautiful Cappies. Honestly, let's change, Capricorn, the dynamic of the American dream, and let it be said that it's your dream now. Let it be your dream. Change the narrative. Only you can do that. Get out of your head. You're standing in your own way. You're sabotaging your own luck of wealth. And the wealth comes from the heart, not from the head. Okay. Whatever you're doing, do it from the heart. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Okay. Capricorns. I love it. Oh my God. This is perfect. This is perfect. Look at this. As a full-time job serving. No kidding. Your full-time job is going to be doing it a little of this and a little of that, and getting into it not being, they wrote it as a full-time job, but understanding that the results of the wisdom that you inspire to attain is going to be your ability to serve. Serving comes with sacrifice, but not sacrifice that isn't it's like philanthropy work. It's being a nurse. It's being a doctor. It's helping others. It's being a teacher. But it's not just that. It's being a mother. More importantly, the mother. Right? It's knowing the value of what you do on a day-to-day that is going to take you to a new level of understanding and get you out of that box. Right? So you're realizing that every moment counts, the result of everything that you have up till this point achieved and attained is solid, is the wisdom that you need and the insight you need in order to grow. Your highest ideals, what is good for you, what is good for the work that you do, and the confusion regarding that is what? why do you have confusion, doubt, and that when you have that, it pulls you down. The desires of the 3D pull us down. The new perspective of which you are going to attain what is good for you and how you can get that message out into the world is part of how you're going to attain your goal. Do you understand? Stop putting so much emphasis, Capricorn, on, and I know that's like really a huge thing to ask of Capricorns, because you are so driven by your worth, kind of like a Taurus, but it's not just by the money factor as it is like, what do I represent? Who do I stand for? What do I stand for? It's more that. And you're not, which I love actually, you're not too proud to not say, you know what, I think I'm going to go get, more education, or I'm going to investigate and research other types of things that I really love to do. And I'm not going to put so much emphasis on attaining that piece of paper as I am going to put emphasis on getting the drive coming from my heart and figuring it out what I really love and want to do from my heart center. Okay? There lies in your wisdom of what it is that you really are going to end up moving into 2023 as, feeling really solid. Once again, you will get back your sense of self by realizing this. Truly, you will. And I can't wait to see it, because you guys are awesome. We need you Capricorns in our world. Absolutely. We admire your insatiable desire for your highest truth of who you represent. Don't forget that. I send you so many blessings and so much love. Have a beautiful month, and I'll see you next year. Take care.